Hi, my name is Krista Francis, and I am going to be doing my SEL Technology assignment using the Pear Deck tool uh, over the lesson that I created for prefix and suffix. So, in the top right hand corner over here, there is the code for the lesson. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the lesson in the way a student would see it. So this is the code here. The student would enter in the information. So let me go ahead and copy and paste this. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So before the student is able to access this the lesson is gonna ask them how they're feeling today, which is part of social emotional learning to make sure that our students are in a good mood, and if they're not, it could be a possible conversation after the lesson, or just let the student know that we're here for them for more than just educational needs. If they need someone to talk to, they can also talk to us as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just answer this question for myself. I'm feeling pretty happy today, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the lesson is over prefix and suffix. So they'll be able to go through slides to let them know what a prefix and a suffix is. This is an explanation of the lesson. This slide is going over prefixes. This slide here gives example of prefixes. This here will let them know how prefix works when you add it to a word, and how it can change the meaning of a word, and how the word basically how you would add a prefix to the word. A prefix goes in the beginning. So then they're going to go over to the application where they can basically answer the question. This slide, they're able to select the word that includes a prefix. They're able to select it there. Give an example of a prefix. Next, they're going to go over suffixes. This is an explanation of what a suffix is. The same example and explanation and how it can change the meaning of a word if you add it to the end of a word. And also this one is adding suffixes sometimes changes the spelling of a base word. So here we have an explanation here on how that is done. And once the student is able to view this, they are able to go on to the next slide, which will also give them further examples of how this is applied as well. And this slide is also has the same information. Will show how removing an E and adding an ing can change a word in the meaning. And they'll be able to apply this learning and understanding. They're able to select a word with the suffix, and they'll be able to select which suffix is spelled correctly, and they're able to give their own example of a suffix. And this slide here goes over words that have prefixes and suffixes. And this here, they're able to do a mini test with the drag feature. And also this is just more information about prefixes and suffixes. And this here will is also more information of a prefix, suffix, and a root word. And this here is more information about the suffixes. And this is giving more examples. So this, so I really like this tool because all students are able to go at their own pace. All will be able to answer our questions. Possibly not at the same time, but the student can meet the teacher where they're at as far as, if they have a question. The This is student paced. Um, Pear Deck also has an option where it is also teacher paced, but you have options where this is student paced, and I believe that this is very helpful as well. And I believe that this tool will bring equity in the classroom as far as student progress and student motivation, that they won't feel that people are moving along in the lesson before them, because each child will be on their own device answering their own questions, and all of their scores are sent directly to the teacher, so no one is embarrassed by their scores. And yeah, this tool allows the teacher to upload the lesson and their test immediately. And their knowledge is tested immediately after they are read the information. So, yeah, I really like this tool, and it will be a great use in the classroom.